Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Vihari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Jaya Giri Varadari, Yashoda Nandana Rajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Panachari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Vihari, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Guitar solo. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Sari Gaura Bhatta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. It's my favorite part of the day, reading, hearing, and chanting. It's my favorite part of the day. So let's go. Om Gyana Chirmandasya Gananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Umlitam Yena Tasma Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kara Mayam Dadati Swaparantikam. I was born in the darkness of ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. When will Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada, who has established within this material world the mission to fulfill the desire of Lord Chaitanya, give me shelter under his lotus feet? Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sajwetam Sabadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of my spiritual master and unto the feet of all Vaishnavas. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Rupa Goswami along with his elder brother Sanatan Goswami, as well as Raghunath Das and Raghunath Bhatta, Gopala Bhatta, and Srila Jiva Goswami. I offer my respectful obeisances to Lord Krishna Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda along with Advaita Acharya, Gadadhar Srivas, and other associates. I offer my respectful obeisances to Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna along with their associates Sri Lalita and Vishaka. Hey Krishna, Karuna, Sindho, Dina Bando, Gajapate, Gopesha, Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta, Namostute. My dear Krishna, you are the friend of the distressed and the source of creation. You are the master of the gopis and the lover of Radharani. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Tapta Kancha Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishubhanu Sutadevi Pranamami Hari Priye. I offer my respects to Radharani, whose bodily complexion is like molten gold, and who is the queen of Vrindavan. You are the daughter of Krishna, you are the daughter of King Vrishabhanu, and you are very dear to Lord Krishna. Vancha kalpa tarubhyascha kripa sindhu bhyeva kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnava Bhyo Namo Namaha. Vaishnava Vibhyo Namo Namaha. I offer my respectful obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord, who can fulfill the desires of everyone just like desire trees, and who are full of compassion for the fallen souls. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaurabhata Vrinda. I offer my obeisances to Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivas, and all others in the line of devotion. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, continuing reading from chapter 1, text 40. Adharma bi bhavat Krishna pradushyanti kulastriya strishu dustasu varshneya jayate varna sankara. Translation: Adharma, irreligion, abi bhavat, having been predominant, Krishna, O Krishna, pradushyanti, become polluted, kulastriya, family ladies, strishu, of the womanhood, dushtasu, being so polluted, varshneya, O descendant of Vrishni, jayate, it so becomes, varna sankara, unwanted progeny. Translation: when irreligion is prominent in the family, O Krishna, the women of the family become corrupt, and from degradation of womanhood, O descendant of Vrishni, comes unwanted progeny. When irreligion is prominent in the family, O Krishna, the women of the family become corrupt. Purport: good population in human society is the basic principle for peace, prosperity, and spiritual progress in life. The Varnashram religion's principles were so designed that the good population would prevail in society for the general spiritual progress of state and community. Such population depends on the chastity and faithfulness of its womanhood. As children are very prone to be misled, women are similarly very prone to degradation. Therefore, both children and women require protection by the elder members of the family. By being engaged in various religious practices, women will not be misled into adultery. According to Chanakya Pandit, women are generally not very intelligent and therefore not trustworthy. Ooh. Ouch. Ouch. So if you're a woman and you hear that, well, prove it wrong. Okay, so the different family traditions of religious activity should always engage them, and thus their chastity and devotion will give birth to a good population eligible for participating in Varnashram system. On the failure of such Varnashram dharma, naturally the women become free to act and mix with men, and thus adultery is indulged in at the risk of unwanted population, which you see happens. We have a lot of unwanted babies or unplanned babies. You shouldn't be having a baby unless you really intentionally plan to have a baby. You shouldn't just have a baby by accident. That just means that's not good. Irresponsible men also provoke adultery in society. If you're gonna have a baby, there's you're supposed to chant many rounds before you even engage in producing that baby, right? Before you even copulate, you're supposed to be in the right mindset. See, that's not how society is. See, this is just revealing the truth about society. Irresponsible men also provoke adultery in society. So it's not just women, it also says irresponsible men. So yeah, it's not just women. And thus unwanted children flood the human race at the risk of war and pestilence. Oof. These unwanted children, unplanned for, unwanted, untrained children, they risk, that's why we have war and pestilence. Pestilence. What is that? Poverty? What is pestilence? Let me look that up. I think it's poverty or disease. A deadly contagious disease. Yeah, that's why we have diseases, because of this stuff. Text 41. Sankaro naraka yaiva gula gnanam kulasya cha patanti pataro yesham lupta pindo daka kriya. Sankara, unwanted children. Narayakaya, for hellish life. Eva, certainly. Gulag Yanam, of those who are killers of the family. Kulasya, of the family. Cha, also. Patanti, fall down. Pitra, forefathers. He, certainly. Esham, of them. Lupta, stopped. Pinda, offerings. Udaka, water. Kriya, performance. Translation: when there is increase of unwanted population, a hellish situation is created, both for the family and for those who destroy the family tradition. In such corrupt families, there is no offering of oblations of food and water to the ancestors. Purport: According to the rules and regulations of fruitive activities, there is a need to offer periodical food and water to the forefathers of the family. This offering is performed by worship of Vishnu because eating the remnants of food offered to Vishnu can deliver one from all kinds of sinful actions. Sometimes the forefathers may be suffering from various types of sinful reactions, and sometimes some of them cannot even acquire a gross material body and are forced to remain in subtle bodies as ghosts. See, listen to that. That's crazy, right? People are like, there's ghosts, man. So some people are forced to become ghosts based on whatever actions they did. So ghosts are real, my friends. They are real. Thus, when remnants of prasadam food are offered to the forefathers by descendants, the forefathers are released from ghostly or other kinds of miserable life. Such help rendered to forefathers is a family tradition, and those who are not in devotional life are required to perform such rituals. One who is engaged in the devotional life is not required to perform such actions. Simply by performing devotional service, one can deliver hundreds and thousands of forefathers from all kinds of miseries. See? Listen to that. People that are like not doing devotional life, then they have to do these like they have to do these rituals, right? Like India, they're very ritualistic there. They have so many rituals and superstitions compared to like, other parts of the world. At least that's been my experience because I lived in India. So one who is engaged in devotional life is not required to perform such actions. So you don't have to do, like, if you're engaged in Krishna consciousness and devotional life, you don't have to do all these rituals. Okay. Simply by performing devotional service, one can deliver hundreds. Listen to this. Simply by performing devotional service, one can deliver hundreds and thousands of forefathers from all kinds of misery. So the best thing you can do for yourself and others is engage in devotional service, namely hearing and chanting, like what I'm doing right now. This is devotional service. Whether you like it or not, what I'm doing right now is devotional service. I'm doing it for the benefit of myself, the benefit of others, and for the pleasure of Krishna. Okay, now we're reading from Srimad Bhagavatam. Purport. The Brahmana order of society, or the spiritual advanced caste or community, and the members of such highly elevated families were always held in great esteem by the other subordinate castes, namely the administrative kingly order, the mercantile order, and the laborers. Text 49. Sutta Uvacha. Dharmyam Nyayam Sakarunam Nirvyalikam Samam Mahat Raja Dharma Suto Ragnya Pratyananda Vacho Dvija. Translation. Sutta Uvacha. Sutta Goswami said, Dharmyam, in accordance with the principles of religion, Nyayam, justice, Karunam, full of mercy, Nirvyalikam, without duplicity, in Dharma, Samam, equity, Mahat, glorious, Raja, the king, Dharma Sutta, son, Rajnya, by the queen, Pratyanandat, supported, Vacha, statements, Dvija, O Brahmanas. Sutta Goswami said, O Brahmanas, King Yudhisthira fully supported the statements of the queen, which were in accordance with the principles of religion and were justified. Glorious, full of mercy and equity, and without duplicity. Purport. Maharaj Yudhisthira was the son of Dharmaraj or Yamaraj, fully supported. Maharaj Yudhisthira, who was the son of Dharmaraj or Yamaraj, fully supported the words of Queen Draupadi in asking Arjuna to release Ashvatthama. One should not tolerate the humiliation of a member of a great family. Arjuna and his family were indebted to the family of Dronacharya because of Arjuna's learning the military science from him. If ungratitude were shown to such a benevolent family, it was not be at all justified from the moral standpoint. The wife of Dronacharya, who was the half body of the great soul, must be treated with compassion, and she should not be put into grief because of her son's death. That is compassion. Such statements by Draupadi were without duplicity because action should be taken with full knowledge. The feeling of equality was there because Draupadi spoke out of her personal experience. A barren woman cannot understand the grief of a mother. Draupadi was herself a mother, and therefore her calculation of the depth of Kripi's grief was quite to the point. And it was glorious because she wanted to show the proper respect to a great family. Text 50. Nakula Sahadevascha, Yuyudano Dhananjaya, Bhagavan Devaki Putro Ye Chanye Yash Cha Yoshita. Nakula, Sahadeva, Cha and Yuyudana, Satyaki, Dhananjaya, Arjuna, Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead, Devaki, Putra, the son of Devaki, Lord Sri Krishna, yea, those, Cha and, Anye, others, Ya, those, Cha and, Yoshita, ladies. Translation. Nakula and Sahadev, the younger brothers of the king, and also Satyaki, Arjuna, the personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, Nakula and Sahadev, the younger brothers of the king, and also Satyaki, Arjuna, the personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, son of Devaki, and the ladies and others all unanimously agreed with the king. Text 51. Tatraha marshito bimas, tasya shrayan vadash mrita, na batur natmananas charte yohan shubtan shushun vrita. Translation. Tatra thereupon, da aha said, Armashita in an angry mood, Bima, Tasya his, Shreyan, ultimate good, Vadad, killing, Smrita, recorded, Na, not, Vartu of the master, Na, nor, Atmanam of his self, Cha and Arte for the sake of, Ya, one who, Ahan, killed, Subtan, sleeping, Chushun, children, Riha, without purpose. Okay, to be continued. Now, reading from Krishna book, The Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ooh. We are on page 44 of this version of Krishna book. Okay. He took the opportunity to silently enter the house of Yashoda, and without difficulty exchanged his son for the baby girl newly born there. Then after entering the house very silently and exchanging the boy for the girl, he returned to the prison of Kamsa and silently put that girl in the lap of Devaki. He again clamped the shackles on himself so that Kamsa could not recognize that so many things had happened. So Vasudeva took Krishna to the house of Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, and then he came back. Mother Yashoda understood that a child had been born to her, but because she was very tired from the labor of childbirth, she fell fast asleep. When she awoke, she could not remember whether she had given birth to a male or female child. So Mother Yashoda didn't even realize what was going on. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport of the third chapter of Krishna, the birth of Lord Krishna. Chapter 4, Kamsa begins his persecutions. After Vasudeva adjusted things as they had been before he carried Krishna to Gokul, and all the doors and gates became similarly closed, the gatekeepers awoke and heard the newborn child crying. Kamsa was waiting to hear the news of the child's birth, and the gatekeepers immediately approached him and informed him that the child was born. At that time, Kamsa got up from his bed very quickly and exclaimed, "Now the cruel death of my life is born." Kamsa became perplexed now that his death was approaching, and his hair scattered. Immediately, he proceeded toward the place where the child was born. Devaki, on seeing her brother approaching, prayed in a very meek attitude to Kamsa, "My dear brother, please do not kill this female child. I promise that this child will be the wife of your son. Therefore, don't kill her. You are not to be killed by any female child. The omen was that you are to be killed by a male child, so please do not kill her. My dear brother, you have killed so many of my children who are just born, shining like the sun. That is not your fault. You have been advised by demoniac friends to kill my children, but now I beg you to excuse this girl at least. Let her live as my daughter." So Kamsa is so demoniac, he wants to kill all his sister's children. My dear brother, but it's kind of weird that she says, "I promise that this child will be the wife of your son." That's kind of, I don't know what's going on there. That's kind of incest, but okay. Maybe that's how they did it back in the days. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, Yuga Dharma, Harinam Sankirtan, Harinam, 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 Eva Kevalam, Kalo Nasteva, 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 Gatirnyata. Let's chant Hare Krishna. For my benefit, for the benefit of others, and for the pleasure of Sri Sri Radha Shamasundar. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhupada Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasati Gaura Bhattavrinda. Nittai Gauranga Jaya, Nittai Gauranga, Nittai Gauranga Jaya, Nittai Gauranga, Nittai Gauranga Jaya, Gaura Hari, Nittai Gauranga Jaya, Gaura Hari, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Gaura Hari, Jaya Sachinandana, Gaura Hari, Gauranga, 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 Nityananda, 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 Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Sham, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham, Jai Jai Nitai, Jai Jai Gaur, Jai Jai Shri Jamayapur. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe, Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe Shama Sundar Radhe, Radhe Radhe Shama Sundar Radhe, Radhe Shama Sundar, Radhe Shama Sundar. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jayananda Yashoda Dula, Girivaradari Gopal, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Gauranga, 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 Nityananda, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Radha Shama Sundar, Jaya Sri Vrindavindam, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Jaya Muna Devi, Jaya Sri Vrindavindam, Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo, Nitai Gaura Premanandi Hari Haribo, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Sham. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gauranga.